Okay, today we have Inktober. Oops, I'm not doing that very well. Number 21 is big. So I decided to take a pattern and just draw one big, whatever it is that I decide. Just one big one instead of like a whole grid. And I decided that since I like to use the term OL a lot in my drawing, because that's sort of my philosophy, OL, whatever happens, happens, right? Sorry, I'm just trying to flatten out my paper a little. It got a little curvy. So I'm just kind of bending it just slightly with my fingers to get it to right, kind of lay flat. That I would use the pattern well from the Zentangle website. This is an official pattern, so this is done at zentangle.com. And I'm only going to draw, instead of drawing the whole step out thing, I'm going to draw just one square like that. That's what I'm going to do. So that's my inspiration, in case you want to know what I am doing. Come on, little phone, turn off. Okay. And I think I'm going to go a little off center. I need to have a little bit of a border because I need to be able to write my Inktober title on it. So let me make it slightly smaller like that. And I think I'm going to go not right in the middle. I'm going to take this tangle and kind of change it up a little, and I'm going to put it like maybe here for the centerpiece. Not right in the middle. Ooh, that was a big gust of wind. Sorry, it's quite windy today, so if I get distracted. And then this tangle goes like this. You draw from the corner to the middle. The corner to the middle, and from the corner to the middle. But it'll look different since I didn't put the dot right in the center, which I really like the look of that. And then you do that again, kind of I'm looking at the inspiration, kind of this way, but I'm still going to swirl it around. So it'll kind of come out, and then I'm going to swirl it around. Out and swirl it around. Go out and swirl it around. Kind of like a big windmill, which is appropriate for today's super windy day. And I think I'm going to maybe put go like that. Oh, good news. Sorry, I got distracted by my phone. My husband just messaged me. We are in charge of an event at church on October 25th that we had to sell tickets for, and we have just sold out, which means we are at capacity in our sanctuary. How exciting is that? We're a pretty small church. We average about between 50 and 70 people on a Sunday morning. But our church holds about, well, the official capacity that says that from the fire department says that we can hold like 220 or something like that. But we chose to only to say that we are at capacity at 200 because that really feels full in our sanctuary. And so we set a limit of 200. We can't sell more than 200 tickets, and my husband just said that we have sold out. So that is exciting. It's, in case you're interested, not that you could come to our event because ours is sold out and you're not living near me anyway, but it is I don't know if it's worldwide, but I do know it's US wide event through Chris Tomlin, and on October 25th there's going to be like a simulcast show, and our church is one of the venues, but if you wanted to go, you could go to christomlin.com and click on your state in your city and see if you too could attend this event. It's basically praying for America. It's a time where we can all come together and pray for our country during this time of uncertainty with the election coming up. And no, I'm not going to speak about politics because, you know, to be absolutely honest with you, who I vote for is really none of your business, which is what I enjoy about the democratic process in the United States, that I don't have to tell you who I'm voting for. It's personal and private, but it is my right to do so. And I think we all need to be prayerful and consider, you know, what you want to do and how you want this country to be run. And no matter which candidate wins, I think praying for our country is a wonderful thing. And we can all get behind that, whether you are Republican or Democrat or independent, you know? Wouldn't that be a surprise if all those who were dissatisfied with their own candidates in the party that they say they affiliate with, if they all voted independent? Wouldn't that just shake up the world? But anyway, I'm not going to say one way or the other where my loyalties lie, because, to be honest, my loyalty lies to my Lord first and foremost, to my family next, and to my country third. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes in my life. Ooh, that's coming out nice. I like that. I'm really happy with that. Do you guys ever put prayers or well wishes into your drawings? I do. This particular one, I'm thinking about my dear. She's not a super close friend, but she is a friend, and she's the first one of my peers who, she lost her husband yesterday. And yeah, it's tough. And I think about that this is the first of my peers, not people of my parents' age, but people of my age who's lost a spouse. Really quite distressing. When you start thinking about, you know, I mean, you're no longer, I'm becoming part of the generation who is the older part of the generation rather than the middle part of the generation. And, you know, long ago I left the young part of the generation, but, you know, I'm now becoming, when we lost my husband's father, we realized that his uncle is the last one of all their childhood friends, really, that are still. Well, no, not the childhood friends. He still has some of the childhood friends, but of the actual family, of blood relation, he's now the patriarch. He's the last one. He's the oldest, and he's the only one left. And boy, that makes you kind of sad, doesn't it? And to realize that now my husband and his siblings are the old generation. They're at the top, and you know, we have our kids and grandkids, great nieces and nephews, but yeah, we've moved up to the top of the food chain here. Something to think about. So I'm pouring my prayers for comfort into this drawing for my friend. So think about my sister. She lost a beloved pet the other day. It was two days ago now. Maybe it's 3. Yeah, her little Twinkie passed away. What a good dog, Twinkie. Really good dog. Let's see, where do I want that sparkle on this one? Do I want it even with that? Yeah, probably. Okay. Just trying to decide where I want my little sparkly bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to change pens here. Ooh, where'd my other pen go? There it is. As long as I'm going to be filling in, it's still a micron, still a 1, but this is one that wasn't drawing super good because it was running low on ink. It's still good for coloring in, and then I won't use up all my pen that's drawing really well on coloring. We'll use the one that had a little bit of issues for the coloring. That's really cool. I like the look of this. This is making me... It's going to be a long one. I'm sorry. It's not really Inktober-y to be long, but somebody said that they thought my Inktober should be short little drawings, but you know, it is what it is. My pen kind of has a life of its own. I could have just stopped here and just shaded. Would have been cool, but I felt like this really needed... Maybe I felt like I needed to take more time with this because I'm using it as thoughtfulness and prayer time. Even though I'm talking to you, I can do both. I think it needed to be something that I spend my time on and not rush. If I wanted to fill in faster, I could have. I could have grabbed my bigger pen, grabbed my Sharpie instead. But my pen is saying that this is the one that wants to be used, so that's what I'm doing. Oh, it's really pretty. Here comes the sun. I have no control over the amount of sun that comes in that top window. I have a curtain to diffuse the light on the lower window, but the top window is way up there and it has no curtain. So whatever the sun does is what the sun's going to do. And I will just have to make do. But I am not going to wait all day to get my drawing in, because the other day when I did that, it was just too late in the afternoon. I prefer to draw about this time, which is, I don't know, it's around, I don't even know what time it is because I don't have my watch on, but I think it's around 10 o'clock in the morning. It's a good time for me to draw. I'm up, I'm happy, I've had food, comfortable, it's not too hot yet. Yeah, I was hoping that the rain we had the other day would stick around, but no, the wind has come up, and besides the wind coming up, it's going to be hot again. It's supposed to be in the mid-90s. Ugh. So I want to get drawing done before it gets too hot in the afternoon and I have to turn the air conditioner on. I don't want to turn the air conditioner on, but I will if I have to. Because clearly I can't open the windows if we're having 30-mile-an-hour winds. Just blow everything off. All my tables, counters, and things. That would be not good. See how this pen that doesn't have all of its ink makes a really good sparkle because it doesn't fill in well quickly. Have to really work at it to get it filled in, but that makes good sparkle. Ay, ay, ay. That sun. If it gets too bright, I may have to stop. I should be able to finish this though, but I may have to take a little break till it moves out of the way. Oh yeah, you can't see very well. I am so sorry. That's too, ooh, maybe if I put my hand, no. Maybe if I tilt the camera just a little bit, I can maybe get out of that bright spot so you can see a little bit. I apologize for that. I was not anticipating the sun. Guess I need to pay more attention to what time the sun comes in that window. Try to avoid that. Let's see, what time is it actually? Turn my phone back on. Oh, it's 11:30. Wow. It's later than I thought it was too. Alrighty then. So I'm good at 10, not so good at 11:30. I have to remember that. Perhaps I should stop and take a break after this, have some lunch, and then come back to it for the next pattern. Usually I have been drawing my Inktober's first for the day, and then doing my daily pattern. It's kind of been helping me kind of warm up, get my juices flowing here for my drawing. And I may have to take a break, wait till the sun passes, so that, because if it gets any brighter, you guys won't be able to see a darn thing. Because over here, well, I guess that's not so bad. That's really bright for me, but it's not so bad for you. Go ahead and fast forward through this. Honestly, nothing really exciting happening here. And this is just, oh, this is awful with the sun. Sun and wind. All right, one more section. All right. Ah, that is so hard on the eyes. Having that dark and then the bright. Ugh. I am so sorry, folks. Seriously. That's not good. Okay. And you see the shadow of my tripod and my camera strap. Yay. This is not going well. Ugh. I just may have to stop. I think I'm gonna, I don't want to pause though. Really don't want to pause. Let's see, can I get some sort of, oh, that's better. Let's put a cloth there. Okay, that's the right idea. Wrong cloth. I'll be back in just a moment. I'm going to fix this so that it is not the worst in the world here. Let me fix this. Let me see what I can do. Not quite, but pretty close. Well, that's better than nothing. Ay, ay, ay. I need something over here to hold that up. That's not working. Let's see. I'm making myself a little fort. Oh, that's better. Okay. Sorry about all that. That's just more than I had anticipated. See if I can scoot back here and see. Oh, that's much better. Okay. Note to self, build a barrier. I'm going to do a little bit right here. Right here. And then a little bit right on the ends here. Okay. All right. I persevered. I got through it. Still, the sun is still coming through here just a little bit. It is aiming this direction. You can't see it yet, but it's coming. It is really bright. I'm going to need to do something about this. This has got to not happen. Okay, that's pretty awesome though. How pretty is that? Look at that. Okay, that makes me happy. This is, what was it? This was Inktober. What kind of bug is that? I don't know what that is, but it's gotta go. Inktober, number 21, big, and this is well. So I did a big well for my Inktober, number 21, and see over here? The sun is coming. I've got to stop. See you guys later. Bye-bye.